Hi, I'm just doing a quick video basically giving you some insight into a little project that I've been working on. When I say project, it's the tiniest project in the bloody world, so it shouldn't take any more than 10 minutes this video, but I thought I'd share something with you. So basically, if you're somebody that likes to go out camping and prepares food, it's not necessarily a wayfarer meal, who takes ingredients with them and wants to make their food taste good, this is the video for you. If it's not, then just maybe watch and you might be inspired to do some cooking. What I've always taken with me when I go camping is a little Tupperware box like this. The Tupperware box itself isn't too bad. It's done me proud, you know. But it's inside, which is a little bit of an issue at this moment in time. So this is, for instance, my pepper, my salt, which is an old herb jar. First off, they're a bit bulky. Secondly, the weight of them, with them being glass, not only could they smash, they are much heavier than, say, the plastic that which I'll soon be using. And I can only fit 3 of these jars in the Tupperware box. So if I wanted to take any more, I would have to take more Tupperware boxes, increasing the bulk load and the weight load of my pack. So what did I decide to change them with? Test tubes. This is a bag of various size test tubes. We've got some 12 by 60mm test tubes, some 12 by 75mm test tubes, 12 by 100mm test tubes, 13 by 78mm test tubes, 15 by 100 and 16 by 100. Now I know all those numbers are probably boring to you, but basically there's some little ones, some medium sized ones and some big ones. And I'll quickly show you what I've got. Just pull them out. As you can see, little diddy ones just like this, little plastic stoppers on the top, and they secure quite tight actually. They're pretty good quality. I don't know if I would risk liquids. It's something I'd need to test, but for spices and herbs just like that, I think they're fine. Obviously, and they go up to much larger test tubes. These are the ones I think I'll be using and preferring. You can get more in them for a start, and the weight difference won't be too big. So yeah, but that cost me just under £8 on Amazon. So let me just chuck those away. And these are the test tubes I've chosen to select. So I've got 6 of the largest and 3 medium size, medium thickness in the middle. These 3 on the right, I was thinking maybe 2 of them could have ground coffee in with some sugar. The ones in the centre, potentially just herbs and spices, because you won't be using so much of them. Or maybe even things like garlic granules, salt and pepper, herbs and spices on this side. You may want some paprika, some chili powder, some mixed herbs maybe, or even if you wanted to go very specific and get oregano, thyme, rosemary, whatever. You know, the world's your oyster with test tubes. So, what are you going to actually put the test tubes in? It's a pencil case. Or in this case, it's, badum-dum-tish, it's a marker pen case. This is made from canvas. It's a simple elastic loop around a button. It's got another button inside if it's empty, if it's full. But yeah, let me just unravel this for you so you can have a look. Canvas bag. It has elasticated loops inside, as you can see just there. There's the branding, Sense bag. There's so many different versions of these, but this one is designed for marker pens, so I decided to go with these, so they would definitely fit the test tubes. You may want to make one out of leather, you know, if you're dab hand sewing and all that, you might want to make it out of some old canvas trousers or a coat or anything lying around material wise. You might be able to make this, or should be able to make this. I myself am slightly lazy and also impatient, so I just wanted to get it done and dusted and also make this video so you guys can see what I'm doing. So yeah, basically it's pretty straightforward. I'm sure you've figured it out exactly what I'm going to be doing here. But you just slide these test tubes in like that. They've got a little pocket at the end there. What I have found is, with these larger test tubes, if you put one in and then miss a loop, put one in, miss a loop. It allows the canvas to actually roll up perfectly fine. If you overfill them, it tends to just fold and then become this like sandwich, which you might want that if you wanted to make sure you had enough herbs and spices. But for the sake of this video anyway, I'm just going to show you how it works with 9 test tubes in. Pretty straightforward, pretty fast, pretty swift. There's no you don't have to put any strain on the loops at all, and it feels pretty sturdy as well. There it is. Basically, you can't go wrong. So to roll it up like that, and then loop the loop. There you go. You get rid of that box. Like a burrito. Test tube burrito. Right? Now, that's essentially it. I'm not going to put any spices in for you or anything like that. However, there are other things you may want to add to this. As you can see, there's a couple of spare gaps on the side here. Now, with it being a little cook set, I suppose you could even put cutlery in here, a little spatula, a spork, whatever. I've got an Opinel knife here. If you haven't got an Opinel knife and you do quite a lot of cooking outdoors and you end up using your big chunky, over 3-inch knife or whatever you want to call them, this is the perfect knife to bring out. It's a folding knife. It's thin, it's strong, it stays sharp for a long time, and it's about 10 quid. Get one of them, spot on. And then stick that under the elastic here. The canvas pocket at the bottom is a little bit small for this knife, but it tucks in slightly and allows it to stay sturdy. This side as well, slightly bigger. You could put the knife there, but it is a tad loose for the knife. What I've found is one of these bad boys. It's come from a makeup kit actually, which my girlfriend pointed out to me when I was in Home Bargains. It was £1. You get little lip balm things here, which can also come in handy if you want to use those, and also this handy funnel, which wasn't intended for the test tubes, but my God, would it come in handy. You stick that on top of your test tube, stick it on top of your test tube, put your spices and herbs in there, and you're good to go, aren't you? But this here, stick that in your big pocket, put that in the canvas. That actually fits in really well, really good. The only downside here is when you roll it up. The knife is fine, the test tube is fine. The oil bottle is not so good, and it puts a bit more strain on that elasticated bobble. But it stays in, it's still fine, it still works, nothing's falling out. It's pretty good, it's not rigid either, so you could probably pack it between some clothes or down a side pocket and it wouldn't damage anything. I'm chuffed to bits for that. And yeah, so the case itself, the canvas wrap, is £9.99 on Amazon. Test tubes for 60 of them, various sizes. You can get them cheaper as well, but I wanted the various sizes. It was just under 7 quid. I'll put the links for them in the description below. Also for the Opinel knife, and well, this is on Bargains anyway for £1, and you get other stuff with it as well. But yeah, I'll link what I can at the bottom. If you've got any comments, any suggestions, if any of you guys have also done this as well, leave us a comment below and link me to your content. But yeah, it's easy as that. Thank you for listening.